This channel is made to support academic works and any kind of research, knowledge, study, and ecological purposes. Taxonomy. Name: Javan rhinoceros. Also known as 1. Javan rhino. 2. Sunda rhinoceros. 3. One-horned rhinoceros. Scientific name: Rhinoceros sundaicus. Named by Anselme Gaëtan Desmarais, in year 1822. The generic name rhinoceros derives from Greek. The word rhino means nose, and ceros means horn. The specific name sundaicus derives from Latin. The word icus indicates a locality, referring to the Sunda Islands in Indonesia. And Sunda means Java. Javan rhinoceros is divided in 3 subspecies. 1. Rhinoceros sundaicus sundaicus. 2. Rhinoceros sundaicus anamyticus. 3. Rhinoceros sundaicus inermis. Location: the Javan rhino live only in Ujung Kulon National Park, in Java, Indonesia. Javan rhinos once lived throughout northeast India and Southeast Asia. Vietnam's last Javan rhino was poached in 2010. Migration: currently, no migration habits recorded. Basic morphology: height, 4.6 to 5.8 feet, something around 1.4 to 1.7 meters. Length, 10 to 10.5 feet, something around 3.1 to 3.2 meters. Weight, 1,984 to 5,071 pounds, something around 900 to 2,300 kilograms. Their horns can have from less than 20 centimeters to 25 centimeters long. The largest recorded has 27 centimeters in length and is now in the British Museum of London. Many females, especially in Ujung Kulon National Park, have no horn or just have a small knob on the nose. This species is a dusky gray or a gray-brown skin color and has a single horn of up to about 10 inches. Its skin has a number of loose folds, giving the appearance of armor plating. The Javan rhino is very similar in appearance to the closely related greater one-horned rhinoceros, but has a much smaller head and a less apparent skin folds. The skin is covered with a mosaic pattern, giving them a scale-like appearance. Like all Asian rhinos, the Javan rhinos have long, sharp, dagger-shaped, lower incisor teeth. These are used in fighting and can inflict deep wounds. Javan rhinos also have 2 rows of 6 strong, broad, and low crown molars on each side. Javan rhinos have long pointed upper lip, which assists in grasping their food. Such prehensile lips are found in all browsing rhino species, the African black rhino, and the greater one-horned and Sumatran rhinos. Ethology. Main behavioral characteristics. Sociability. Javan rhinos are usually solitary, except for females, with small calves, or during courtship. Occasionally, young animals may form pairs, or small groups, for some time. Sometimes, small groups gather around salt licks and mud wallows. Human relationship. Javan rhinos usually avoids humans. People living near the park are encroaching on and degrading crucial rhino habitat. Important economic development near the park, including from ecotourism, risks further encroachment into the park. Illegal wildlife trade is also a problem. Javan rhinos were killed by trophy hunters during colonial times. They were also killed as agricultural pests and, for their horn, a highly prized commodity in traditional Asian medicine. Poaching remains an ever-present threat. Diet. They are predominantly browsers, feeding on shoots, twigs, young foliage, and fallen fruit, although it can also graze on various species of grass. Food chain trophic level, primary consumer. Natural predators, adult rhinos, are rarely predated. But, baby rhinos can be predated by large wild cats, crocodiles, and wild dogs. Longevity: Javan rhinos are estimated to live an average of 35 to 40 years in the wildlife. Environment. Terrestrial. The Javan rhino inhabit dense lowland rainforests with a good supply of water, plentiful mud wallows, salt licks, tall grass, and reed beds. Tropical bushland and grassland are also inhabited. Locomotion: quadrupedal, walk and run. Respiratory system: pulmonary. Thermoregulation: endotherms, warm-blooded. They can also use mud wallows to help their thermoregulation system. Reproduction. Sexual, viviparous, internal fertilization. Sexual dimorphism: males and females have a similar, average body mass. However, some measurements of heads indicate that females are larger. The main sexual dimorphism characteristic is the horn size, notably smaller on females. More behavioral characteristics. Male territory: males in Ujung Kulon have larger territories, about 12 to 20 square kilometers, only marginally overlapping with other males' territories. There is no indication that these territories are actually defended by territorial fights, as happens in other rhino species, but they are marked along the main trails by urine, feces, scrapes, and twisted saplings. Female territory: the ranges of the females in Ujung Kulon are much smaller, about 3 to 14 square kilometers, and overlap each other considerably. Senses: Javan rhinos have a good sense of smelling and hear very well, but are rather short-sighted. Mating and courtship: there is a short period of courtship around the time when a female is in estrus, and this is generally the only time adult males and adult females socialize. Scent marking: they drag a hind foot sometimes for several meters to mark the scratch with the secretions of the foot glands. This serves as communication signs. Sounds and calls: Javan rhinos are not very vocal, much less than Sumatran rhinos, and only a few vocalizations have been recorded. As with other rhino species, indirect communication through dung, urine, and scrapes, scented with the secretions of the foot glands, play a more prominent role. Gestation period: the gestation period is estimated to be between 16 and 19 months. Reproduction rate: Javan rhinos breed year-round, producing one calf at a time. The calf is weaned within 1 to 2 years. The breeding interval is once every 4 to 5 years, due to a 16-month gestation period and a lengthy period of mother-calf interaction. Conservation status: critically endangered, under Criteria D. By IUCN Red List, at year 2019. Current population trend: stable. Number of mature individuals: 18. Observation: today, have more than 70 individuals at Ujung Kulon National Park. Scientific classification and taxonomy: Kingdom, Animalia. Phylum, Chordata. Class, Mammalia. Order, Perissodactyla. Family, Rhinocerotidae. Genus, Rhinoceros. Species, Rhinoceros sundaicus. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful for your purpose.